Good morning, students. Welcome to SRBPS Virtual Classroom. Students, my name is Arshna, your teacher to teach you English. Students, we are doing our series of parts of speech, and especially we are dealing with common errors that we commit while using these parts of speech. Yes, friends, today we are going to learn about verb. Verb, as we know, is a Latin term. Again, it's a derived form of Latin word verbum. The definition of verb suggests a verb is a doing word that shows an action, an event, or a state. No sentence can be completed without a verb. And words, for example, play, go, try, fly, etc. Types of verb. Number one, it's main verb or action verb, so which denotes the action that is taking place. So he writes here, write is verb. Then helping verb, as the name suggests, it helps main verb. Example, he is writing, so is helping verb here. Next, linking verb, he became writer, so the word which links between subject and the other word, that is linking verb, will do detail about these three one by one. Number one, action verbs. Now, main or action verbs are used to express action. For example, the sun shines, the child cries, or birds fly. Action verb are of two types: transitive verb, intransitive verb. Now, transitive verb. A transitive verb expresses an action directed towards a person, place, or thing. Directed towards a person, place, or thing, right? Example, Mohan cut the cake. One more example, Mr. Roy teaches English. Now, here you can see this action is taking place, and here teaches, that is the action. But how can we say this is transitive? Here the action, cutting action transits from subject to object. But here again you can see this is transited to this word which is known as object. Now you can see here that if we don't have the word the cake and English, somehow this verb remains incomplete. Its sense remains incomplete. So the action expressed by a transitive verb passes from the doer to the receiver. Okay, doer means subject. Subject receive that action of the verb. They are called object. Okay, so here the cake and English, as I told you, they are object. You can easily find it by putting a question. What? So Mohan cut what? The cake. And Mr. Roy teaches what? English. So the cake and English both are objects. Now, intransitive verb. Intransitive verb expresses action or tells something about the subject without the action passing to receiver or object. Example, the birds fly in the sky. Second example, the ship sank rapidly. Now, in both these sentences, you can see fly and sank because that is the action taken place. So, fly and sank, they are complete in, they don't require any object to complete their sense. Here, additional information is added in the sky, but not about flying, right? Same way, rapidly is again an adverb used to describe how it sank, but not object. Let's do some sentences for practice. You have to write T for transitive and IT for intransitive verb. First sentence, Seema likes chocolates. So what will be the type of verb? Transitive or intransitive? Yes, you are right. Transitive. Second sentence, he plays in the park. Yes. Guess what? Whether transitive or intransitive? No, it's not transitive, it's intransitive only. Don't get confused by written words after any verb there that they will be object only. No. Put the question again. Please, what? Answer is nothing. So it's a insensible question here and rather we don't get answer to. So it's intransitive. Now next. Shweta baked a cake for the party. Now baked a cake. Baked what? A cake. Next, the child slept in the cot. So action is complete in itself. No help is required. No object is required to get the thing transit to it. Now next, I sat on the bench because I was tired. Again intransitive. Child slept in the cot. Again intransitive. Let's learn about helping verbs now. Helping verb, as name suggests, as I told you, they help or support the main verb. So they help to tell tense, number of subject, etc. Right? Now let's have one example. We are playing. Again, are is showing that incomplete action. We were playing. To show that change of the tense, we change that mean helping verb only. Then we have the uses of should, which is modal, again helping verb only. So here again you have this format. Next, he is playing in the garden. Again, number of the subject, it's singular, third person, so is used there, and it also indicates the time impact that we learn through tenses. Now let's have linking verb and define it. Linking verb, the state of being verbs often are about existence, the verbs that state about existence. These verbs are known as linking verbs, right? Example, everyone feels insecure nowadays. Which one is the verb which is linking? Yes, feels. Next sentence, the sky is blue. Again, is telling that it's existing, right? It tells about existence. You are my best friend. So here again the statement about this is given there. My school is near my house. So it is linking verb. So most common linking verbs are to be forms like is, am, are, was, were. But we do have to become and to seem that we use as linking verbs. Some other verbs are there. These verbs are used as main verb also and they remain as linking verb also. Okay. Let's learn about linking verb through some sentences. We'll try to find out whether the verb is used as linking verb or an ordinary verb. She looks fine. Here subject is linked with adjective fine. So it is linking verb. Second sentence, she looked into the street. Here verb phrase is used, looked into and where and what? It is the street. So it is an ordinary verb. He is the best soccer player in the world. Again, it is about that person's existence. What he is the best soccer player. So it is linking verb. She was great in her new performance. Same linking verb. He seems confused. Remember, to become, to seem, linking verb. Let's check our answer. So correct answers are here. She looks fine, linking verb. She looked into the street, ordinary verb. He is the best soccer player in the world, linking verb. She was great in her new performance, again linking verb. He seems confused, linking verb. Now let's have few more. They tasted the pizza tasted good. That sounds fantastic. The bugle sounds loudly. He grew tired of running. Note down whether it is a linking verb or an ordinary verb. I hope you have noted down. Let's have the answer. They tasted the pizza. Yes, they did that action. So it is an ordinary verb. But the pizza's taste is good. So here it is linking verb. That sounds fantastic. Again, it sounds fantastic. Adjective is used there. It is linking verb. I stayed at the hotel. It is an ordinary verb. Staying, that is complete in itself. He grew tired of running. Again, linking verb. So this way we have seen that verb can be used as linking also, as an ordinary verb also. So similar sentences are shared with you in your Dropbox. I hope you will be able to solve it now very quickly and very easily. So do the practice with more sentences on your own to make yourself perfect in using these verbs correctly. Now we will do the rest part of the verb, its forms and other things in our next class. Till then, do that work. Take care. Have a nice time. Thank you.